Hey guys, Danny here. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a little while since I put out a video due to the current situation. There's been a bit of a delay in me receiving some of my packages, so sorry about that. But anyway, today we are looking at another pair of wireless earbuds. These were sent to me for review, and as always, if you'd like to pick them up, you can find a link down in the description. Now, straight off the bat, what makes these a little different from others that I have reviewed, and that is the interesting charging case design. It's in two halves, which is held together by a magnet and also this strap at the top. So when you want to open these, you basically separate the two halves, and I'm not sure about this design. It's not bad, but I just think it's another way of standing out. So I would have liked to seen a more traditional approach, but maybe this will appeal to some more people because it certainly is different to products that I've seen previously. I was also disappointed to see that the charging case is charged up using a micro USB slot. This is getting pretty old now. The standard is now USB-C, and that is fast becoming what most devices are using, so it's a bit unfortunate that they're still using this older design. One other thing that you'll notice me fumbling with here is this flap that they're using to cover this slot. Either I have a faulty unit or I'm just doing something wrong, but most of the time I couldn't get it to close properly and it was a little frustrating. I'm also a little bit unsure about the earbuds design. While I do like their color scheme as well as the case, I do feel they're a little bit bulky for what they offer, especially their battery life, which is on the lower end, and I'll be talking about that more shortly. So I would have liked a more compact design, and they do have a tendency to stick out of your ear a little bit more than some more compact ones that I've used. Now, this is something that I personally prefer, so it may not bother you, but it's something that I do like to mention in my reviews. One strong point, however, for the earbuds is you can change the tips that they're using, and you can also change the little hook grips on the side. You can use these longer hooks that go around your ear. I did find that these didn't really fit great. I hope I was actually using them correctly because they didn't really feel like they made much difference. The standard ones that came fitted seem to work great, and you also get a leash that you can use as well, which is also nice to see. So having this customization is always a plus point for me on earbuds because some of them don't do this, and it's really needed if you want to stand out. You need to have a high degree of customization so you can change the product so it fits your needs. In case you're wondering, if you do decide to fit these large hook tips on, they will fit in the case still, which is really nice. I also want to mention I couldn't charge this product using a micro USB cable that I already owned. This is a pretty standard size, but it wouldn't fit because the slot was too small. I had to use the one that was supplied in the box, which isn't the end of the world, but it is a small detail worth mentioning. I don't like it when you can't use cables that you already own. There are 3 LEDs on the front of the case, which lets you know the charging status and how much life is left in the cell. There are also some LEDs inside the earbuds that will show you when they're charging. Using this product during exercise was a really good experience. I didn't have any problems with loss of connection. I did get a few small dropouts that were very temporary when I first connected the device. I'm not sure why this is, but after that they worked perfectly fine. And because of these small hook tips that these are using, they felt really snug and secure in my ears and they didn't move around at all. I'm also happy to report that these have a very fast connection speed. You'll see when I take them out of the case here, they connect very quickly, which is always nice to see. And I'm also happy to report that the range on these is great. Where I have my camera positioned is where I had my smartphone the earbuds were connected to. I then walked down the end of my garden. I didn't get any latency problems at all, and the touch buttons on the side also still worked and were really responsive, so I was quite impressed with that. Of course, we still need to talk about the sound, and the mids and highs on this product are very good. The vocals sound very clear and crisp, and even on max volume there was very little distortion, if any. But there is a weak point when we talk about the audio, and that is the bass. The bass at times seemed pretty much non-existent. Even when I used some audio files that I usually use to test earbuds with bass boosted music or any sort of bass test, even then the bass just really didn't seem as if it was there. Now, this can be a slightly personal preference on how much bass you want in your music, but this is so low I don't think it's going to meet most people's needs, which is very disappointing as the audio other than that really wasn't too bad. So if you're someone who loves your bass, this device definitely isn't going to be for you. Before I forget, I was also really disappointed to find out that there was 2 different versions of this product, one with wireless charging and one without. The one I got was without wireless charging, but what's annoying is the price difference between these versions is so minimal. I don't know why they just had one product with the wireless charging that you could utilize. I haven't seen this in another product before. It just seems like a really bad decision, especially from a marketing point of view, and the fact that you have to make 2 products that are so similar and most people utilize and want wireless charging. So I think this was a really bad choice. When you consider that even though this product has quite a large design, it only has up to a 4-hour battery life per charge. You can get 4 charges out of the case also, but I think there is just too many small things that make this product unattractive. So I wouldn't recommend it to most of you. If you are set on buying it, I don't think it's a bad product. I just think there are some better ones out there. As always, if you want some recommendations from me, just leave a comment and I'll do my best to get back to you. As always, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to pick up this product, you can find a link down in the description. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one. And of course, I will see you in the next one.